I don't know what.
How are you strict? What kind of things do you do that prevents?
So I've got no issues with what girls wear. Don't care about stuff like that. I don't care where she goes.
Okay.
But if I don't want you to go somewhere, you're not going. Not because I'm a controlling, crazy boyfriend, but I know something that you don't know. So and maybe I don't want to tell you.
So what kind of things do you accept and not accept?
Well, ask me things. I'll tell you what I accept and don't accept.
Would you mind if she goes out a lot, like clubs, but she tells you what time she's going and what time she's coming?
I'd mind.
You'd mind.
Yeah.
Would you
Why
mind?
Why is my girl in a club? Jamie, what are you in a club for?
Would you mind if she takes a lot of bikini pictures on Instagram and stuff? You'd mind.
It's my body.
Would you mind if she has guy friends?
You know what? That actually pisses me off. What does she need a guy friend for?
Banter.
But what banter? What, you want to sleep with her?
No, it's banter.
Okay, banter. So that banter. Text him.
Yeah.
Text him. Say I'm coming around to sleep with you.
Yeah.
What's he gonna say? Yeah, come no. He's gonna.
Yeah.
So that's not a guy friend. That's a man who's waiting for our relationship to fall so that he can get in there.
Okay, but even let's say that's never gonna happen. That text is never gonna happen on both ends.
But you don't know that.
But you don't know that.
One drink.
But here's the thing. Here's a problem which men again don't realize. You're in a modern world.
So
most of these young
your partner having
doesn't have female friends out of his own accord. Yeah, out of his own accord.
Would you mind if he did?
Depends what she looks like. If she's clapped, he can be best friends.
Genuinely, it's not about looks to me, because I've seen some 10-10s go with 2 out of 10s.
But here's the thing: what you men aren't realizing, women are bisexual now. Modern women, young girls, they're bisexual. So she goes out with a bunch of girls. She might be kissing a girl on the club. So what are you guys going to do?
She could do that if she wants, but
that's the mentality.
No, honestly,
here's the thing: what men don't realize, you guys don't realize that nowadays, because of pornography, the girls you guys are going for, like I would say the average 18 to 25-year-old is bisexual now because of pornography, because of the use of pornography.
But a woman don't know that until it's brought out of her
by a man, usually. So then what happens is you're policing her male friendships, having no monitoring of her female friendships, not realizing those female friendships are more of a risk because it attracts more men.
I get it. I do get where you're coming from.
If you see a bunch of girls that are all like promiscuous with each other, going on a night out or going for dinner together, they're more of a risk than her talking to the guy that she met in high school and she's been friends with and had gone to his wedding. Yeah,
but you can monitor. I think as a man, we know the way women act. Well, we believe we do. Yeah? We seem to think we know how a woman acts, how she moves, how this. So usually you just check their friends straight away.
But here's the thing, a woman is more at risk when she goes out with a bunch of pretty girls than she does with a male friend of hers who she's known forever. I promise you, those girls are far more at risk. When I have female friends in Dubai that will say, oh, I want to go out, I want to meet guys tonight, so girls, do you want to come out? If I take my guy friends, it's going to cock block. You're more at risk, and guys are so stupid. They think, if you're with a bunch of girls, it's fine. In a place like Dubai, if I go out with a bunch of if I go out with a bunch of girls in Dubai, it's non-stop. Somebody will pay our bill. Somebody will come and talk to somebody. If I go with a male friend, female friend, whatever, mixed group, no one talks to us. A man is so stupid thinking male friends are the risk. Your real risk is when she goes out with the girls. That's your real risk. So guys, pattern up. But how are you getting this is the red pill advice that I hate. You're far more at risk when she's with a bunch of girls.
So my girl's not allowed no friends? No females, no males? No, she can have
friends.
But that's what you're saying. You
pick wisely.
Yeah, but how can I tell her to pick?
Here's the thing. Girls that actually have male friends, chances are they're less excitable by men. They realize what men are like. If I'm friends with you, in 2 weeks of watching you in Dubai, won't I be scarred? I'd have PTSD.
I've been on my best behavior.
I'd be like, guys are moving mad, this, that, and the other. It would naturally create a detraction, But if I've never spoken to you, never know nothing about you, just the mystery, I'm more likely to be influenced by you, and I'm more likely to be interested. So the friendship actually gets rid of the attraction a lot of the time.
But then how can you monitor? Because you can monitor your girlfriend, you can make sure she's had a good childhood, but then how can I monitor her friends?
Well, she picks correctly. Here's the thing.
So I've got to make sure she's correct, she picks correct, and her friends also pick correct.
Here's
because
the thing.
The outer circle.
I would say, for example, with my partner, his friends, it makes me feel secure knowing who his friends are. Now, if you had a bunch of friends who are out and about, this, that, strip clubs, this, that, and the other, I would feel more insecure. Now, I'm not going to say to you, you can't stop talking to this girl, that girl, blah, blah, blah. But when I'm picking, I'm looking at that. At your natural selection. I'm not thinking you can't go there, you can't do it. Like the red pill would be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. How about you can't pick correctly?
No, I just have strict rules, that's it.
Pick correctly, you won't need a rule ever again in your life.
I still need...
I promise you.
But there's no girl that is going to be 100% ticks every single one of my
Of course,
boxes.
but here's the thing. Here's the difference. She doesn't break your deal breakers. You can pick. She's going to have things to worry about. I have a million issues that a partner has to kind of scold and scaffold, but I don't have deal breakers for him. Yeah, maybe for somebody else, but not for him.
I have
So
a
it's
few deal breakers. I do.
What's your
And
deal breaker?
No drugs.
Right.
I don't care what. Never. Do not touch it.
I hear that.
Don't disrespect me publicly. The way I see it is, a female, any relationship, you're a mirror reflection.
Yeah.
If you're out and you're, sorry to say it, but being naughty, no one's going to turn around and say, oh, Sadia's being bad. They're going to say, Mikey's girlfriend, Sadia.
Yeah, Mikey can't control his girl.
Yeah. So it embarrasses me.
Yeah.
Then men don't care about a girl being a hoe.
Yeah.
They don't care about it. They just like, oh yeah, she's fit. Yeah, let her do her thing. She's like, what? But then they're going to laugh at me.
Yeah.
And I think, look at that idiot. His girl's being that. I don't like that. But likewise, if I'm out being a dog, they can turn around and say, look, Sadia can't even control her man. He's such a
Sadia's
dog.
an idiot. Yeah. So your representation.
You're a mirror. So when you learn that and you actually understand that, then you start acting different.
But here's what I would say: when you realize that and learn that, you select that.
But it's still...
Selection is everything. In life, everything is selection. So here's the thing. If I want a mirror kind of person, I'm not going to choose the loudest guy in the club, popping bottles, pouring drinks down women's throat, because I'm not going to be like, oh, let me be with you, but then I'm going to tell you not to do that. I'm a grown woman.
That's where you met him as well, and that's what you know him
Yeah, I'm a grown woman who's got time to raise a grown man. You select wisely. Now, what men are doing, especially in this day and age, they're choosing that insta-ho and thinking, but when I get with her, she's going to stop doing that, this, that, and the other. No, honey. When you get that, you're going to fund her lifestyle while she keeps posting like that.
Do you believe that a man... You live in Dubai.
Yes.
Yeah? You know, you've seen it firsthand.
city.
You know what this devil's playground is
Yes.
like. Do you think if you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
you can let your girlfriend come to or boyfriend come to Dubai
As a holiday?
without you?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't even let them go to the toilets without me here.
No.
Yeah.
So I had a friend phone me up, and his girlfriend was out, and I saw her out at a club, and he turned around to me and goes, oh, what do you think she was like? I said, my brother, the second she got on that plane, you lost
Game
her.
over for you.
You lost her. She has spoken to men.
Yeah.
She has. She's cheated on you on this holiday.
100%.
Maybe she ain't slept with no one. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But she has
You don't
cheated.
have to sleep with men,
That's what I'm
but you do
saying.
have to entertain them. If
She's
you want
cheated.
a free night and stuff, you have to entertain them.
And once, the best way to find out she's cheated is, babe, show me the bill.
Yeah.
Show me you paid for it.
Yeah, and they're too
didn't pay.
expensive. Here's the thing: the restaurants are too expensive for girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so. I mean, I don't know what a bill looks like here, but they're super expensive. So if she's gone to those places, you can't pay it as a woman. There has to be a man involved, and there has to be a rich man involved, and it is what it is. Doesn't mean she has to do anything with him,
But that is
he has to be
cheating.
on the table.
If my girlfriend lets a man pay for the bill,
Yeah.
in my eyes, that's cheating. That's
But then,
my
as a
job.
man, should you cover her bills when she goes to restaurants?
Well, while she's out in a different country, no chance. What am I, dick?
But here's
no
the
way.
thing. I completely agree that if a man pays your bill while you're in another country, it's kind of cheating. But I also think if you're going to have that masculine role, you should be like, babe, where are you going tonight? All right, how much is the bill? I'll cover it.
No,
Make
it's,
sure
babe,
you
where
don't.
you going? I'll meet you there.
Oh, but say if you're not in the country or whatever,
Then you
then
make it
I
happen.
cover it. But if you're not going to cover it, that girl is going to go to another man to cover it.
She will.
It's too expensive.
No girl can come to Dubai unless you got some rich family and cover your own bills out.
You can't cover
It
it.
is too expensive.
It's too expensive.
And I think
So then wouldn't a man say like, you can go anywhere, but you're going to take my card and cover it. I want to see where the bills are. Because if you're going to set the boundaries, you have to set the alternative then.
But then now she knows that.
Because say she's not paying, she's not making a lot of money. My man's
Don't
not
go.
letting me go sit on this table, but he's also not covering me. Then he's got the rules of the masculine man, but he hasn't got the provider of the masculine man.
Being a masculine man doesn't mean you pay for your.
It means you provide. It has to
you
be.
provide the essentials and what she needs.
You
not what she
provide a
wants.
lifestyle that means that she doesn't require another man ever again.
But then you can't. No man on this planet can sustain that.
Most men can.
You can't, because she's gonna want and want and want.
But she
and
stays
want
within
and
your
want.
budget. She stays within your... Here's the thing. You take a woman, not that she's going Namos every night, but you take a woman that even if it's just McDonald's, whatever, but she stays within your budget if you're going to put those rules and regulations. Now, if you've got no rules and regulations, you can do what you want, and if this, something else, you can hustle. That's fine. But if you're going to put barriers in, the protection has to come with the provision. It has to be both. It can't be protection, no provision, because then you're just a nuisance to a woman. But if you're a man that says, no, I'll cover the McDonald's, I'll do it, even if it's just a McDonald's budget, but if you're doing both, then you're a masculine man, then you can put the protection in.
So the way I see it is, I pay for my girl's bill.
Yeah.
When I'm out for dinner, if I'm on the table, even if she brings 10 friends, I'm the man, she's my partner, I'm paying the bill.
Yeah.
But I want her to have independence as well. If you're going out shopping I'm not going to phone you, babe, pay for my... I don't think that's right, because if I'm taking you out, you're out with me. If I invite you out, you're with me. I'm paying. End of. But I'm not going to... She's not going to phone me, babe, I want a new handbag. I said, buy it then.
Yeah.
It's my job, put the phone down. I'm not... Yeah. I think as time goes on, maybe 10 years into a relationship, married and kids, it's different. You have one card, use it.
I'm talking more serious relationships,
But I think when it's young people out in Dubai, they get... If your girl wants to go Dubai, it's cheating.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Even if she wants to go.
Without you.
Even if she wants to go on a girl's holiday to Dubai, you know that this is the devil's playground.
I would agree with that.
It is the worst place.
You can't... Here's the thing. You're going to want to go on a boat. You're going to want to go on the nice restaurants. None of those can women pay for. It's too expensive.
You can't. There's men everywhere.
And there's men everywhere. And they got money on money on money. It's not like London, where a guy just got lucky with Bitcoin.
Yeah, your man can't compete out here. Whatever he's got at home, he's got... I
have to say, English London men cannot compete at all in Dubai, because they're competing with men whose dads are rich. So these London men, they can have a great holiday and stuff, but they can't do it the way... Then you're good. That's what I always say to girls, is like, if you want money, you have to check what his dad does, not what he does. Because these men that made it rich and made it quick rich, they do all these talks on Instagram and they're like, oh yeah, make money with me, blah blah, but they're usually risk takers, and risk takers, they lose money more than they make money sometimes. Whereas if your dad's rich, worst case scenario, you always got father-in-law and stuff like that. But when it's just a guy that's hustled and made it, that London guy, chances are his girlfriend's paying for his rent. I
went to a club. I was on best behaviour as well. Went to the club.
Which club was this?
Avenue. Okay. And a group of guys ordered 15, I think called Azul. I don't know what it is. Bottles of vodka. So I don't drink, so I don't know.
When did you stop drinking, by the way?
When I reverted, I stopped. Haven't had a sip of alcohol.
That's amazing. So do you miss it or no? Okay.
Do you know what it was? Just off topic, I went to the club. Everyone got smashed. I didn't drink. I was having Red Bull. And I must have had about 7 Red Bulls that night. My mate goes, you're going to give yourself a heart attack. I was like, shit, actually, maybe I should slow down on the Red Bull. So I stopped. And then I got home the next day and I woke up at 11 o'clock.
Right.
And the rest of the people text me at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've never drank, so I don't know the difference. But what is it like going from drinking to now, like, not drinking? How does life change?
Do you know what it is? You see everything from a different light. Whereas I'm stood there and I'm watching everyone drunk. I feel like I'm watching from a bird's eye view. Whereas I used to be in that circle, getting drunk, being that person. Now I don't even have the urge. The other day I got home and Raheem was like, have you drunk? I was like, bro, I will never drink. You don't need to ask that question. You don't need to check up on me.
Really?
That's the one thing I will never do again.
Inshallah. How come? Why is that? You know what I always say, my favorite rule about being a Muslim is the fact that I can't drink alcohol, because I see it as a devil's drink.
It is.
And it so skews your perception of everything. So I really hate it. And all the mistakes people make in life usually stem from some alcohol. So it's something I'm really grateful, but I worry about people who have to start and then give it up. Is it not difficult for you guys? No hangovers, nothing?
I have no urge to drink again.
That's amazing.
Don't get it twisted. The only problem is, I've got a restaurant back home and I've come out to Dubai.
Yeah, how is your restaurant, by the way?
So well. It's doing
really I've never been. I need to come. Yeah, because I live in West London. I will 100%.
Inshallah. I sit back and I look at everyone and I think, you lot are just like, you're spending all this money on a bottle of vodka. Yeah. You're drinking it. It ain't gonna help you.
Not at all.
You're not even gonna know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're gonna go home. You're gonna wake up in the morning fucked with a headache, and then you're gonna say, I wish I didn't drink.
I can't believe how much men spend on bottles to get girls that just come to get free drinks and leave.
Guys from London bought 15 of them bottles. They're £1,000 each. 15 grand. There was a group of Arab boys on the other table. He bought 100 bottles.
Yeah, you can't compete. I love that Arab money. I have to say that Arab money.
And they don't drink.
They don't drink it. They won't touch a bottle.
100 bottles. They didn't drink it.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. So I'm going home. But no matter how much money you got, you can't
compete with Arab men.
To drop 100 grand in a club.
But you know what I would also say? What London men can't do is they can't compete with Arab hospitality. Forget money. Their hospitality.
Have you been Turkey?
Yeah, you guys have got the same hospitality, and Greek, so you guys have got the same one. But it's simple things like if you sit with them, it's like, what do you want to eat? What do you want to do? How do I? They're feeders. Whereas in English culture, it's just like, can you believe she ordered an extra mashed potatoes? Fucking user. Like, it's completely different. So the Arab hospitality is something that I don't think most men can ever compete with.
Yeah, nice. Right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's amazing. That's
like me. When I go out, I order the menu.
Yeah.
And my dad's always said to me, son, do not look at the price of the food. He goes, it's the one thing.
But that's a Greek and Turkish thing as well.
Because he goes, you're going to eat it anyway. He goes, I don't ever want my son to change what he's eating based on eat what you're eating, pay for it. And that's how it should be, though.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I can't have that steak. It's a little bit too... No.
So did your dad own the restaurant? Is that how it works? Oh, amazing.
Got a few other businesses, opened the restaurant.
Greek food or Turkish food?
Opened
Amazing.
the restaurant 3 years ago. Make sure you come down.
I love Turkish over the summer. The whole summer I'll be there, inshallah.
Booking you a table every weekend.
Done. I'm there. Like I love Turkish food as well.
2.
Stop. What's your signature dish? I'll make sure I order it.
Just come down.
I'll you look after me.
I'll look after you.
Yeah. So your dad opened that. And
Dad opened the restaurant. Been by his side for the last 10 years, I'd say.
Aww.
My dad's my best friend as well.
I love that.
As much as he's my boss,
yeah,
he is my boss, and he will always be my boss forever, no matter what. He's my best friend.
Is your dad a naughty boy? I'm getting naughty boy vibes from your dad. Uncle, this is I just feel like it's genetic.
No, my dad is very.
What's your dad's name?
Ali.
Uncle Ali. I am pretty sure me and you need to have a session because I'm getting the vibe that he's a charmer.
I'm not going to comment. My dad always told me when you don't know what to say, no comment. So I'm just going to say no comment.
I love that. I'm going to see him in the summer though, right?
Yeah. He's over here now. He flew to Dubai yesterday.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's come and
It's
he's
a
staying
shame
here.
he's not here.
No, it's not a shame. Honestly, it's not a shame. Honestly.
Is he naughty?
No comment.
Okay. Sorry, what were you saying about the alcohol and stuff?
Yeah,
I digress.
People just, in this country, you can't compete with them.
Yeah, you can't compete.
The money's a different
the
thing.
The hospitality, the money, everything, you can't
with
compete
me,
with them.
Alcohol's never been an issue. And even when I've been in relationships, I try and tell my girl, drink less, or drink. If you want to drink, I can't tell you not to drink.
Right.
But know your limit. Because otherwise, you're going to blame the alcohol in the morning.
Yeah.
You're going to be rude to me. You're going to have a talk to me. You're going to, I was drunk.
Can people be faithful when they drink?
No, I don't think so. What's going on, guys?
Welcome to my course on masculinity. And in this course, not only will I be able to completely transform your understanding of women, but on a more personal level, you will enhance your self-esteem, self-respect, and your boundaries. The goal of this course is to take a man that has absolutely fantastic intentions, wants to find love, wants to commit, wants to have a good, healthy relationship, but is finding that he's constantly running into women who are narcissistic, who are disrespectful, who are disloyal. Now, if you are finding that continuously, then there must be something in your engagement with women that is causing this. What my course will do is look at where this problem comes from, how to resolve it, how to communicate effectively with men and women, and how to command respect. Most importantly, how to improve your self-respect. And throughout the course, you'll be given interactive sessions, but with course materials to help you channel and journal your learning. So if you are interested in becoming the most masculine version of yourself, join today.